Hey guys, how you doing today? So, I thought I'd make a video since I'm sitting here waiting for my son. So everything is a little better. I'm feeling a lot better, but I still haven't been able to sleep. I'm like trying to say like it's my bed, maybe my mattress is messing me up and stuff, but I don't know. But I saw a friend today at the grocery store, and she was like, "What's the matter? Like, is it your allergies, your asthma? Like, why are your eyes so poofy?" And I ended up telling her why my eyes were so poofy. But she was saying the same thing. Like, I know some of y'all guys on there are saying like I'm a hero, or on Snapchat, like, I don't know what I would have done. I probably wouldn't have reacted the way you would have. And again, guys, it's not about being a hero. When I saw him, I didn't think, let me breathe air to him and in his mouth so I can be like a hero and so I can get an award. No, guys, it scared me. But anyways, today for me it is Monday, and Saturday I met up with the family, and I finally met up with the mother. And the brother's like a little over it. Like, he wants to stop, like, he's fine, everything's fine. But he wasn't there to see it. The mother saw his face and stuff. So she wanted to know my side of the story. What happened? Okay, guys, let me just tell you this. You know how I told you that the German lady grabbed him and pulled him out into the cement? Guess what? Her job, she works with children, kindergartens, and she is certified, CPR certified, and she has to get like recertified. Is that how you say it? Like every year. She told the family this. But like I said, you can be certified, but as soon as that lady saw his face, guys, she was just like, plop, let me go sit over there. So she had to go. She told the family this. She had to go to the doctor and get on pills because she couldn't sleep. I know for some of y'all guys it seems a little dramatic because she didn't help or do anything, but she saw his face. She saw his face. So yeah, she couldn't sleep either, and she wanted to take pills. I didn't want to take the pills. I don't think that's good for my body. So I just dealt with it, and I'm dealing with it okay. So anyway, Saturday we met up at a burger joint, which is a really good joint. But she wanted to know my side, like what happened. So what the little boy said was he went down the slide, and of course the family wasn't watching him, but he went down the slide, and when he went down the slide, he couldn't get back up because, like I said, the water's this deep, and Muhammad is only 4. He's so tiny. So she asked, did I go down the slide too? What happened? I'm like, no, if I went down the slide, I would have freaking got him and go bring him to you and be like, yo, take care of your kid. But I explained to her just what I told you guys, the whole story. And then I got to the point where I explained to her that I was like jumping and stuff, that I just went on my knees. I was choking up, and I was trying really hard not to, guys, because I was like on fleek, okay? My hair was on fleek, my makeup was on fleek. I had a lot of concealer trying to hide my bags, but I would pause and I swallowed, I was like, explaining to her again, I was like, I was shaking, and I was afraid for your son. And when I looked at her again, she had tears in her eyes, and then I was like trying to hold back because I was trying to explain to her. She wants to know how I got to Muhammad, and then I looked at my son, and then I started choking up, guys. Tears were just coming out. I could not fucking hold it. I wasn't crying. I didn't want to go like, but tears were just falling, guys, falling. And she was going through her purse. She got me a napkin. I go, thank you. And she goes that she thanked Allah, her God. She thanked him for me being there that day. I was meant to be there that day, and I started crying more, guys, because y'all guys know I don't want to be thanked because I gave up on Muhammad, because I explained to her, and I started crying more because it sounds horrible, but I said he was dead, and she knows he was dead. I was like, she was dead. I felt like I was just doing what I was doing to a dead body. Like, he was already so far gone. But now I know, just because someone looks like that doesn't mean that they don't have a chance. It just means there's no oxygen and they're dead. Basically, if you see this, if a kid's just being pulled out of the pool, don't just be like, oh, look, his eyes are gray and no, because look at him now. He's here. He's so cute, guys. Oh my God, he is so fucking cute. Like, I am in love with Muhammad. I am in love with him. He is such a little brat. Like, he's so spoiled. But he loves me. When it was time for us to go, we went for a walk after because he was really hyper. When it was time for us to go, he did the same thing he did in the hospital. I was like, okay, bye, give me a hug. And then he grabbed my hand and he's like, come. It's the same way in Deutsch, I think. And he was telling me in Deutsch, he's like, come. And then I was like, okay. And he was walking me to my car. So I thought he was like trying to tell me to leave. No, he wanted to go with me. And of course, the mom loved how comfortable he was with me. The fact that he was okay with leaving his family behind and coming with me. So I was like, okay, say bye to your mom. And then he goes, bye. And he was like, bye. He goes, okay, come. And the older brother, his brother was like, hey, you're not gonna miss me. And he was just like, bye, suckers. Like, I'm going with this lady. But she gave me this beautiful bouquet of flowers, and she wanted to pay for my son and I, but I'm like, no, like, you're not paying. I'll pay for Muhammad. And so I paid for Muhammad and my son and I. But the sucky part about this, guys, is if you know the culture and you know the book and stuff, and this is not everywhere, like, but sometimes the women are not treated as equal, and that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but that's the way they choose to live. So who am I to talk shit? She's an amazing mother, you know. Muhammad is an amazing child. Her oldest kid is going to school, doing something with his life, you know. So they're not bad people, but then again, everyone are raised a certain way. So she said the husband has no idea what happened. And I'm like, what? I say, what? She's like, yeah, so her husband is away on a trip, and he was supposed to be back that Sunday. So Saturday, that Sunday, he was supposed to be back. And I'm like, he doesn't know. And she's like, no. And it's not something to laugh about what happened with Muhammad, but we were laughing because we were like, okay, like, so what's gonna happen? Okay, let me pause real quick because I could feel this girl looking at me, and I don't want to look over there to my side, but whatever, I don't care. I'm talking to my subs. But anyway, oh guys, look, I lost a thing to my thingy. I look stupid. But anyway, so she was like, yeah, he don't know, because he's always saying, watch the kids. So she has the oldest, which is 20 plus, and then she has the 18-year-old and the 4-year-old Muhammad, and then she has another one which is 2 years old, 2.5 or something. And so he's always saying, like, watch the kids, go in the pool, watch the kids. And she's like, but the family knows, and the family might tell him, like, so she's like, I'd rather say it myself. So I was like joking, you know, to tell her, like, I was acting like if I was her. I'm like, oh yeah, the pool is great. There was a little accident. I mean, Muhammad might have swallowed a little bit of water. He went to the hospital just to make sure he was okay. And they were like laughing, like, and it's only funny because the husband, because I was like, I asked her, like, what would he do if he found out? And she was like, I'm like, yeah, no shit. So I was explaining to her, because you could tell it was kind of like uncomfortable, what she was talking about. I'm like, honey, don't worry about it. I'm Mexican. We might have different beliefs and religions. I go, but I'm Mexican and we're the same way. Like, women, like, we're very overprotected. Stay home, you can't do this, you can't have sex until you get married, blah. The men could do whatever they want. They're kings. And as soon as I was telling her that, my 9-year-old son is laying on my lap, stretched out to the other chair on my phone. I was like, so can you see, like, the men are treated like kings? And I was like, don't worry, I understand, you know, where your husband's coming from, because, and it's not just that sounds horrible to kill a wife. I would freaking kill my husband if I left on a trip or work, and then to find out that he was at the pool now watching my son, and my son, everything that happened to Muhammad happened to my son. Oh my gosh, no, please. You know what I mean? Like, I'd fucking kill him too. So it doesn't sound bad that she said that. But she was kind of like upset, not as upset as I would want her to be, but that's okay. I mean, she's at peace with herself, with everything that's went on, but she was upset that nobody tried helping. Like, nobody tried helping. And I want to go back, because I didn't lie, I just forgot. Everything was so crazy. But another person did help Muhammad, and she asked me, and I had to like think about it, and I'm like, yes, there was. Because when I first walked up to him, everyone was slapping him in the face and checking for a pulse, and it was obvious, like, the kid was not alive. So when I got to my knees and I blew and all that water came out, I forgot. So I do want to give this guy, you know, not applause or anything, but like, thank you for helping, because he did help. It was a German guy, not a worker. And that's what she wanted to know. She was like, was he a worker? I'm like, no, he was a swimmer like everybody else. He had the shorts, he had a shirt off, he was a swimmer. And I was like, yes, there was another guy. So as soon as I got up and I was like, oh my God, you know, it's not working, he's dead. he was already on his knees. He was one of the guys that were slapping him, and he did it too. But the scary part was, like I said, guys, Muhammad wasn't breathing in. He wasn't going like, which is what you wanted him to see. It was just water was coming out of him, and it's very horrible. But I just wanted to come back on here, guys, and let y'all guys know that I feel a little better. Wednesday was probably the last day that I cried, because I'm trying to tell myself, don't cry no more. You know, you did your best. Now you know better for, you know, future, God forbid, but never this happen again to anybody else, right? I mean, I know it happens, but that's why you have to prepare yourself, guys. And I really hope that you do go get your certificate, whatever, for CPR certified and blah blah blah. But so I feel a little better. I'm not as bad as I used to be, because Wednesday was probably the last day that I cried. Last Wednesday was the last day I cried. I was in the shower and I just broke down, because I was, even though I didn't know, I understand I didn't know, but I was so fucking pissed that I stopped. I wish I was crying because I was beating myself up, because I was like, you only tried twice, and I could have kept going, and I wish I would have kept going, because I think I would have, like, I mean, regardless, he's here, but I don't know, that's just how I felt. Wednesday I was beating myself up and I was crying so hard. I wanted to cry all that day, you know, and I'm still kind of feeling the same way. You know, I go to the gym and you have those fucking stay-at-home housewives that are like so competitive with you, or they're buffer than you, or whatever. Like, there's these two bitches that are like always looking at me in the gym and blah blah blah. But you know, now I'm just like, there's a reason why you don't fucking like me. Before I'd be like, you know what, fuck you, bitch, you know, y'all guys know me. But now I'm just like, you know what, there's something, either your husband's not giving it to you, you're actually not happy with yourself. My son's bus is here. You know, something's going on, like, you don't like yourself. And this is something, before I have to like let this stuff go, what I'm trying to say is, if you are happily if you are happy inside, you wouldn't be talking about he, she, and, oh, do you know what she said, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? If you were truly happy with yourself, you wouldn't care about anybody else. But every day, honey, Monday through Friday that I see you and your little twat friend want to be looking at me and doing like little smirks and stuff like that, when I haven't done anything to you. I've never said anything to you. We actually used to be friends. And when I mean friends, I don't mean like best friends. I mean just like, hey, how you doing? But you just don't fucking like me. I'm just gonna say what my husband always tells me. Babe, look at your face. That's why, because you're so beautiful. I don't think that's the reason, but you know, I'm always happy. Look, the way I laugh with you guys and y'all watch me because of how I act and everything like that, it's the same way when I'm at the gym and everyone always sees me laughing. Hold on, he's coming in. Hey, baby. Put your seatbelt on, okay? We gotta go for your project. Yeah. You wanna go to the thingy? Yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna put my seatbelt on. I will be back. I will try to be back. My what is it called? The movie thingy is not working anymore. What do you call it? Oh, I'm trying to drive and this little girl is like, okay, let me just stop driving because she's not paying attention. But anyway, let me put it in park. But anyway, what is this little girl doing? Sorry guys, it's freaking me out. Like, why is this mother getting her child? Go, kid, go. Shit, I don't know what the hell's. Oh, iMovie, guys, it's still not fucking working. So my husband said as soon as he comes home, he will help me. He's the brains. That way I can edit. You know, I like editing for y'all guys and adding stupid noises and stuff. But anyways, guys, I'm about to get off this roundabout and get onto an actual real street. I love you guys so much. I hope all y'all guys have a great day. Thank you for supporting me and being here with me. And I will be back. Love you. Follow me on Snapchat at Nessa G Baby, NESSA G Baby with 4 Y's, because I always make videos on there. Okay? Love you. Bye.